What kind of growth did you see out of Grant Rhoads in the spring?
Well, we saw growth out of Grant, and we saw growth out of all our quarterbacks. We went into spring with a three-man quarterback race and emerged with a three-man quarterback race. And we knew that would be the case. You got two guys that had started games and had proven themselves somewhat, as well as having a new offense to learn, and that was going to put them behind and put us behind. And we got a young freshman who'll be a redshirt freshman, Joel Lanning, who's right in the mix as well.
You mentioned the new offense. You're bringing in Mark Mangino as the offensive coordinator. What are the things that you expect him to bring to the offense?
Well, he's very detailed, very organized, very meticulous with the plan that he's put together quite quickly. Had a whole new staff to work with. 4 new total coaches on offense, as well as Todd Sturdy moving to coach the quarterback. So we got 5 new position coaches, if you will, on that side of the ball. But they made quick work of it. The transition was what I would describe as smooth and almost seamless. They got most of the offense in comparison to Kansas when he arrived. I think they're ahead of the game as far as the install is concerned.
Is this one of the deepest groups of receivers that you've had?
It is, and we'll need all of them. You always need all of them in this league. You got to score points, and generally you're going to have to do a good bit of that through the air. And a big part of Mark's offense is ball distribution, and having that many targets is going to be important.
How did the offensive line look in the spring, and what do you expect out of that?
Probably the most improved group. Easy to figure since we started 9 different offensive line configurations last year due primarily to injuries. Brandon Blaney, our new offensive line coach, did a fantastic job with those guys. They took to his teaching fast, his energetic, enthusiastic style, and very pleased with the improvement made by our offensive line.
Who are going to be some of the leaders on the defensive side?
I would probably start up front with Corey Morrissey. He's a senior defensive end for us who earned some all Big 12 accolades last year. I think he'll be the primary guy. Jevin Miller is a linebacker for us. It's a 4th-year player, came in, graduated high school in December, and so he's already at the end of his road, and he'll be another leader. And I think Ken Lynn and Sam Richardson, as 2 guys that have played the most snaps for us in the back end, have to be leaders for that group.